Hello, bandits. I'm back here in the magical, wonderful world of Discworld, which is lovely and wonderful, and magical even. Last time I streamed this, I streamed for about 3 hours, and I managed to achieve one task. And honestly, all I'm hoping for today is that we don't somehow unearn that task, which I think might be entirely possible. But I've got a wizard staff. That's about it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I absolutely adored the the first Discworld game that I played, but that's not this. That was Discworld II, Missing Presumed. That one I know off by heart. This one, nothing. Not a sausage. It is all just completely. Oh, I'm trying to get my. My chat up here, sorry. We've got a few areas. This is, if you know Discworld fairly well, that's a dragon flying across, zooming across the screen. Setting fire to something over here. It's interesting. I don't think I saw it setting fire to anything last time. But we've got a few places. We've got a park. We've got the Patrician's Palace. We've got the Unseen University. We've got the square. I'm going to visit the square. I managed to achieve one thing, and I don't know how I managed to not achieve. I don't even bloody know. Let me see my docs. Twitch stats. I do want my Twitch stats doc, but I want it to be separate. From the chat. Never mind. Yeah, if I don't want to say, oh, you've got to go here and do this, but if you have any hints on roughly, can I just grab a tomato? I can. And there's a guy in the stocks over here. So yeah, I don't want solutions, but oh. I mean, straight away, it's only been a couple of minutes. But what did that actually do?
It's a frame-up.
Pardon?
They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
Oh, hello, Squid Pants, you have got legs.
This isn't funny.
Long,
I can't believe this.
Legs.
Maybe you should take stock of your situation.
I have no brain.
Now listen.
Oh, thank you so
Too
much,
bad.
Ghost.
Now your
I really
reputation's
appreciate
gone to
that.
wreck and
I love
ruin.
a bit. I do
Still,
love a good
I
bit. I've
suppose
got
it's
some
torture lesson.
fake chocolate and I've got
Torture,
jelly
get it?
beans today.
Not a
It's a
good
yellow
pun, but
bowl,
then
so obviously
what is?
you can't see it.
Everyone's a comedian, except you, mister.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing. No idea, not a
You're
clue.
a tax collector, aren't you? What are you doing in there?
Begging without a permit.
We've
I
already
asked some
read all
old
this. We
codger
read all
for
this
money,
last time.
and he blew. Next thing you know, this is harassment in a... Let me out of here! They can't...
Has someone collared your market?
Watch it.
Must
Right.
be what they call a tax squeeze, innit?
I thought I'd done
Do I
something with
think
that
I'm up?
tomato. I thought it was going to make it
Very
different, but it hasn't.
I
At
have
all.
a perfect...
You got actual chocolate. I've got
I have a perfect thingy. Begins
This
with
isn't
M.
a sponsored stream,
You
but
know,
I've
I'll
got
never
bunny
forget.
comb,
Forget what?
Faces.
moo free,
My
fizzy,
business
no, fizzy orange,
relies
not
on
bunny
my
comb.
memory
I had
for
the bunny comb last night.
faces.
They must be your stock.
Right, so I've thrown that at him. I don't remember this urchin being here last time. I mean, he must have done, because I haven't played it. I saved it.
Care to buy a money
What
pouch,
on
sir? Very
earth
good
was he
nick.
just
Cost
doing?
you 1 shilling.
No, I already have a money pouch, thank you.
Are you sure?
Stolen! The damn thing's been stolen!
Good thing I was at hand with a replacement then, isn't it, sir?
Wait a minute, this looks exactly like my money pouch.
Yeah, I thought
You
it
see,
might.
Sir? You'll hardly even know your old pouch was gone. That's service for you.
Now look, did you just steal this?
Oh, hey,
Don't
Katana, you
look at
completed
me,
it.
sir. I'm
Oh,
just a
I
lovable street
genuinely
urchin,
would
I am.
appreciate it, because
Urchin?
Yeah,
I was
you know,
saying
one of
just
them
a
old
few
things
moments
that lives
ago,
on seaside
Discworld
rocks.
2,
The
I
ones that
remember,
end in
like,
points.
It's a star,
most of
isn't
it.
Is it?
And
Oh,
Discworld
sir,
2 was
I'm
my
a
very,
lovable
very
street
first
starfish.
experience of Discworld,
Fishy to
actually. It's
me.
my first Discworld game.
I'm just keen
This
to
one I
get you to
started
shell out,
playing
Gov.
in the last but one stream. It's filth! What is he doing?
Like a second pouch, sir? Just as a reserve, so to speak, in case the worst should happen?
It's
Look, if
absolute
it's not
filth.
too much to ask, how did you do that?
Yeah, I don't know this one at all. And from what I know, this one is
Tell me how
harder
you do it,
than the
or I'll
second
turn
one.
your spleen into a tank of sea monkeys.
So far, I've literally just got stuff. We started playing this just after we completed Monkey Island. I didn't do this one. I did Discworld
Did you
2.
get the number of that
This
donkey
one
cop?
is...
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Gov. Look, it's easy. Just practice
So
on those
we're
old
currently...
guys over there and
just
get
give you
your
a
hand in.
quick rundown of what's going on in our household. We're currently playing this one. The one that me and Squid Pants, I believe, played was this one. He's just... Oh, he's trying to pickpocket things. And there's also the incredible Discworld Noir. I'm sorry for my green screen being a bit weird there. I have got a pair of... What the hell are those? What on earth? I'm playing, sorry, on a PlayStation. Right, I've got some... Let's put them in the luggage. I managed to steal some bloomers. Okay. I'm going to have to, like, use those with... Oh, it's very strange. But I got something. That's the second thing that I've done. And that might be the only thing that I managed to do today. I've got... There's something that keeps... Can I get another tomato? You're gonna...
Eek!
Oh. What was that? Oh, that was the mouse that keeps walking past. Right, okay. At the moment, I'm just, like, grabbing things and seeing what happens. So I've got that mouse that kept walking around the corner. Right, and now I've got another tomato. Put that in the luggage. And oh no, the mouse just went past again.
I already have one of those.
He's already got one of those. Alright, let's go down the alleyway. Oh, this is the... Like the poo machine. And we can't go any further, can we? The Dunny Man, a bucket. Can I just take the bucket?
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work. Oh, did he have my gold teeth? Have I got anything in here that the Dunny Man might need? I'm trying with a pair of bloomers.
That doesn't work.
No, doesn't work. So yeah, I'm looking for assistance. I'm not looking for go here, do this. Nick, that's perfect. Ignore this area for this act. That is exactly what I want. I want to know when I'm so far off-piste, it's almost painful to watch. I got a tomato and I threw it at the tax collector. By this area, I'm assuming we mean this whole kind of thing. So I'm going to leave the square. Actually, before I do that quickly, while I can access the luggage. Luggage! Here, boy. Okay, we've got the book, and we can have. I'm going to have a look in the book to try and refresh my memory. So, staff. I've got the staff. Dragon's Breath. Now, in Discworld 2, the Dunny Man you meant, by the way, not the whole area. Okay, thank you, Nick. Thank you. In Discworld 2, it says, what do you mean I haven't finished the first one yet? Good grief. Give the prunes to the fishmonger, get the dragon to breathe on the mirror, throw the black monk to the crocodiles, and shoot the dragon with the other dragon. That's the broad strokes, I think, of what we need to do here. Prune. I need to get the prunes off the student, but maybe not yet. Dragon's breath, a magic coil, metal container. The metal container's like Blake's the frying pan. Like it has to be the frying pan. I've spoken to the old timers. I haven't had anything off Dibbler actually. Let's have a chat with Dibbler and see if there's that bloody mouse again. I'm pointing on the screen, like you can see where I'm pointing still. Question.
What's that smell? It's like
roasting
loincloths.
Sausage in a bun, sir.
Look.
Wholesome and nutritious.
Roasted
Tell you what, I'll sell
loincloths
3 for the price of
Dibbler's
1. A single
sausage
penny.
in a bun.
I'm cutting my own throat.
Nah, thank you.
I actually I would think about that. No, I don't want to say goodbye. Let's just chat to him.
What?
Exhaust all
Can
the
I
options.
interest you in a dragon detector, sir? I'll only charge
What I
you
remember
cost
from
price,
playing the
a
second
single
one
shilling. I'm cutting my own
was
throat.
A
when you get
dragon
stuck,
detector? How does it work?
just talk to
Easy as
everybody
pie, sir. This rod
and
has
like
a piece of
try
wood
everything.
tied to the
Like
end.
try and interact,
When
pick
you
up
get
with
close
everything.
to a dragon, the wood turns to ash.
How close?
Very well. You caught me there, Governor. A slight design flaw.
But what?
Tell
So
you what,
I mean, I
half
could
the
do with the
price.
dragon
2
detector. I
shillings
think that sounds
and
like
it's
something
yours.
which
I'm cutting my own throat.
would genuinely be useful.
Oh no. Let me guess. The lovable
That little
street
mouse.
merchant.
See, this is what's confusing
Cut
me
my own
now.
throat, Dibbler, at your service, sir. Care
He
to buy a
picked up a
dragon breath
tomato.
proof
There was a
vessel?
worm in it.
Is it
He
guaranteed?
threw it on the floor.
It's never
my
been
God, can I
destroyed
see a
by
worm?
dragon's
Is
breath
there-
yet, sir?
Like just
Not necessarily a strong recommendation,
Here?
though, is it?
is there
I
a
mean, it's never
worm
been
crawling
engulfed by
along that
lava
floor?
Or trampled by penguins either.
There
I
you
think
are,
there
sir.
is.
Free guarantees for the price of 1.
No, thank you.
Well, how's about dragon
There is.
pinwheels?
Oh
sir?
my God! Can I
Like
pick it
some
up, Nick?
pins,
Can I pick it up?
flags,
Get on with it,
or
Dibbler.
have- Tell you what, sir, I shouldn't be doing. Money back guarantee.
A money back
You get your full
guarantee?
cash back.
Oh right, if the dragon eats you. Yeah, that
Personal
sounds very
application
Dibbler.
only, of course.
Not today, thank you.
Not tomorrow
Oh,
either.
let me guess. The
Cut my own throat.
Oh,
Care to buy
no.
a dragon?
Is it guaranteed?
It's
Dragon
never been
Professor, is it
destroyed by
guaranteed? It's
dragon's
never
breath.
been destroyed by dragon's
Not
breath yet.
necessarily a strong recommendation, though, is it? I mean, it's never been
Never been.
engulfed by lava or trampled by penguins either.
There you are, sir. Free guarantee.
No, thank
Well, or
No.
we have dragon repellent. Oh, tell you what, sir. Money,
No,
personal.
Not to.
I shouldn't have clicked on that. I meant to click on that.
Well, excuse me, I think this.
Right, worm. Worm. Oh, I've got a worm. Do I mix the worm with the frog?
That doesn't work.
No, apparently very much not. I keep thinking that this picture of what I'm sure is a cephalopod of some kind is actually a picture of this frog. Can I?
That doesn't work.
No, the worm does not want to go back in the tomato. So that's the, that's the mirror. I need to get the dragon to breathe on the mirror. Assumingly that kind of fogs it up a little bit, and then I don't know. A tankard, some fertilizer. Okay. Right, I've spoken to Dibbler, done all the things. The Amazon warrior. Amazon, maybe not, right? Because there isn't an Amazon. I don't know if there's.
Greetings,
Is it
O
Hawanda?
noble warrioress.
Can't remember.
Greetings, O pointy-hatted elf.
Not an elf.
It is I, Red Sorghum,
Definitely not an
chosen
elf.
avatar of the goddess Mothra. I've come to Ankh-Morpork seeking adventure.
She's got a really great.
I've sworn
Sword, hasn't
myself to
she?
the quest and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat.
You what? Are you in much demand?
Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the geese, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man. Which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction.
I can't remember her saying all this before,
Which would
but
be
it's
all
been
right,
a couple of weeks.
but they insist that I
The
wear
worm
this
is to
get-up.
catch the imp, but you can't
Standard
remember where he
heroin
is.
issue.
Okay, cool.
By the way, geese
So I'm
is
not
an
looking to
archaic
mix the
word,
worm with
meaning
anything.
something like obligations.
Where
I
would
really
an
don't want to
imp
hear
be?
any more jokes about birds.
Inconvenient.
It's ever so cold.
So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you?
Oh, yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years, and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here.
Okay.
I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30.
Ah.
Oh.
So, just help me a bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to...
In order to get engaged to her, they have to kill her.
Match swords with me, yes.
To the death.
Yes.
Sounds dangerous.
Actually, it's more boring than dangerous. Well, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods.
I love this game.
Really?
It's hilarious.
Well, it's
The
not
voice
as if
acting's
Mothra,
brilliant.
goddess of
visuals-
stepland, storms, and destroyer of cardboard
like a
cities, really has anything
Nearly
much to say.
30-year-old game. Not that
I
bad.
mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things.
Very slow.
But more often than not, it just means chopping up some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there is a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but it doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do know what I mean,
Chainmail
don't you?
bikini.
Sure,
Mm.
I know what you mean.
Mothra even gave me this magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Every time I meet some halfway likable man, I have to kill him.
Well, can't you stop it?
Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something
Okay.
really totally unpleasant. Probably involving spleens.
Spleens?
It's an organ.
I know
I'm
what
not sure what
spleen
it
is.
does apart from ooze green.
Yeah.
So I've already thrown
Yeah,
a tomato at that
I
tax
quite
collector. Sorry.
understand.
That
Good thing I
tax
don't
collector.
fancy you then, eh?
I'm ever so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress.
It's not a dress, it's a robe. Okay, so try
So
a giggly
you're
thing.
a hublander.
That's right.
Hubblander,
The
that's not
Icelands,
her Wonderland.
snowfields, that
Hubland.
kind of thing. Proud land for a proud people. Forge of destiny, and so forth.
And, well, is that a hubland costume you're wearing?
Yes.
The luggage is being very
why?
polite.
Well,
Just
it
sitting
just
there.
doesn't seem climatically appropriate. How does it stay
Hmm.
up?
Pressure.
Katana, sorry, I hadn't seen. Thank you so much
Everyone's
for the
eyes are
follow.
always running all over.
I don't get sound from my laptop because my microphone's plugged in. It's a very one-way experience
where are
with
you
audio on my
from?
laptop.
The Hublands.
Hublands?
Weirdly, I haven't been able to figure out. There's
middle
got
of
to
the
be a way of
disc.
getting
It's where all the
sound
barbarians
out through the
live.
speakers,
but you
even
don't
though
see
this is
many
plugged
of
in,
them
but
about.
I haven't figured it out yet, so I don't get the
They're all
notification.
too
So I
shy.
missed it. But very much thank you.
Shy? Shy hordes?
Well, they get bad press, you see.
Shy
Well, only
hordes.
because they crash civilizations, burn cities, and have a thing for the lamentations of women.
They're
Okay,
just
I have
Ow!
gone
I
through this
see.
before.
All that nailing people to doors.
Letting off steam.
Yes, they don't mean anything.
Just their way of saying hi.
Are you looking at me lustfully?
I'm not looking at you
Me?
lustfully.
Madam, after a day like this? Not a chance.
Oh. Well, that's all right. It's just that if you were looking at me in a lustful...
I know, if we're looking at you lustfully,
Then
you'd have
under
to kill me.
Article 5 of the Warrior Maiden of Mothra's Code,
Good thing I'm not gawping at you then.
I'll say... So you mean you really...
No.
Oh, that's... Nah,
Not at all.
I don't care of monkeys.
Oh. Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Well, goodbye.
Right, okay, so there's no other questions and stuff I can ask her. Right, I'm gonna exhaust my... Now, I've already done the
It's a
first
frame up.
option.
Pardon?
They can't.
That explained?
This.
Maybe you should take stock of your
Now,
Too bad. Now your reputation.
Yeah, we'll
everyone's
get past the jokes at the
help.
start.
What? You're the tax collector. What are you doing in?
begging with.
Done
I
this
asked
bit
some.
just a few moments ago.
Nixie.
Skip on to the end.
This is harassment. They can't.
Right, I've already
Watch it.
spoken to him once.
Must be
Now
what
I've
they call a
thrown a
tax
tomato
squeeze,
at him
isn't
as
it?
well.
Ooh, how do I
Wow,
pick
that's a
'em
lot of fan service.
Very
Which
funny.
bit?
I remember
Was it
you,
the monkey bit?
pencil head.
up? Forget what?
Faces. My business.
They must be
memory
your
for
stock in
faces.
trade.
Have I got to do anything with a face? No. Okay, so I can't actually... Huge tracts of land here. To tell you what, this game is absolutely riddled with kind of Pratchett. And I'll tell you for why. In the 80s, there was it's the only Discworld video game that I don't have, but there was a Commodore 64 game, and it was commercially a complete flop. Essentially, it was The Color of Magic. It didn't go well. It was like a CLE adventure, a command line environment adventure. And so Terry Pratchett was, from what I can remember on old articles and such, obviously I never had the chance really to ask him, really quite reticent about the thought of doing another Discworld game. So Clive Barnett, the guy who wanted to make this one, I think this was Sutherland. I know the second one was Sutherland Barnett. I think this is Sutherland Barnett too. Really kind of went all out with saying, no, we really want it to be, proper Discworld. We don't want, much like The Watch have done in the new terrible, terrible adaptation.
Look,
they said, we don't want to, we're not looking to Americanize it. We're looking to get Discworld as Discworld,
yes,
as accurate as possible, kind of thing. Not as in an accurate representation of one of the books, but a kind of amalgamation of some of the books to give an accurate representation of Discworld. And that was the only reason, really, as far as I'm aware, that he said yes. Which is why this is just packed with.
I shouldn't think so. In that dress.
You see, you're just taking
Discworld,
perfectly
really.
ordinary remarks,
Everything about
and trying
it.
to make some kind of joke out of them.
Oh, come on. There's not much to laugh at in our job.
I can see that.
We need a bit of fun.
This might not be much, but it's better than being up to your knees in blood.
Right, I've got to try and remember
We're heroes.
what they're saying as well.
You? That make me laugh.
You just said we didn't.
I mean, you killing
Rob
dragons.
Brydon in the green.
Oh, we've killed dozens of them in our day. And if you think you're a hero too, you'll want
I
to
wonder if I
fight
have
the
to tip
dragon.
those against the Hubland lady.
So off you go. No point wasting any time. You didn't see me wasting any time.
The Temple of Offler.
One of them? Well, it depends who's asking.
Who? Why, it's us. The rootinest, tootinest, shootinest.
Hats and whips.
And gold.
Inside temples.
What? Missionaries?
No,
Oh,
the
these
other
guys are a bit
ones.
old.
Nasty
I was just saying I
natives
was going to have to listen to them, and I'm
with
finding it really hard
spiders
to
and
keep up with.
snakes. Yuck. So you mark my words.
Look, I think you should probably all just start
I'm
again.
glad it's not just me.
You listen up, young fellow. We're
Okay,
all
I thought I'd crack
legendary heroes here, so keep your
Legendary
ears
heroes.
open and you might learn a thing or two. Incidentally, on a point of detail, we only root and shoot. We never toot. Well, hardly ever.
Okay, I'm just
Eh?
exhausting my
It's
chat
all
options,
dependent on
really.
his destiny. I'm the kind of man that went out and made his own destiny.
So I can say for sure, like, I've done all of the chatting and interacting
again?
available in the
Carve
square.
destiny, don't you?
Could be made of ivory.
Oh, can't get the elephants these days.
How's about iron? Then you could forge a mighty destiny. Too heavy. It has to be wood.
What?
There we are, young man. Your destiny should be made of
Destiny
wood.
should be made of wood.
Don't go to the desert, though. It'll get termites, and then you'll have a holy destiny. Had to struggle a bit for that one, sorry.
Right, no, and then
Oh,
angry react.
certainly not. I've never been one of them.
He doesn't look like one of them.
He's wearing a dress. It's the best way to tell.
No, nothing we can
well,
do
if
for
you'll
those
just excuse
unless
me, I think I hear destiny calling.
I can use one of these things
That doesn't work.
You will be hearing that a lot, mostly because I have to hear it a lot. Frog, maybe. Maybe it turns
That
out he's an old
doesn't work.
prince. No. One of them wanted to kiss him. A tankard, maybe they'll swap it for a traffic
doesn't
cone.
work.
No, nothing. Hey, Aloysius, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am as lost at this as I was last time. Fertilizer? No, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try
That
it. Why
doesn't
not?
work.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you are good. I'm trying my best to get through, but I can't. Oh, can I notice?
That doesn't work.
Observe.
Wanted for arson. Suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long, scaly. Wanted dead. Definitely dead. Reasonable reward.
Okay, is there any others?
Lost. Small dog. Answers to the name of Gaspode.
Gaspode!
Talks too much. If found, keep.
Oh, a little bit of Gaspode.
Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Huggers Wineries. Please bring bucket to winery the day before you arrive.
Oh. Is that the counterwise wine? Is that the one which gives you the headache before you've drunk it and stuff? I can't remember what they called it. Eliting, as always. I do need to get in-game in Elite some point soon. I do miss it. Okay, there's that bloody mouse. He keeps coming out of here, what I assume is a mouse hole. Right, but I don't need to go down there. Nick told me, thank you Nick, that I don't need to go down there, so I'm not going to go down there. Right,
Shut
she
up,
will
sit
just
down,
tell me
no
to sit
talking.
down.
If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Rincewind will sit down. Can I take a magazine? What kind of magazine is that? Okay, can I put anything with... No. Can I speak to the troll?
Yibble, yibble, egg, egg.
Tony Robinson's
I'm
voice
sorry?
of that.
The eyes, the awful knowing eyes.
What's happened to you?
I couldn't take it. Thumping, not thumping. My brain's gone potty. Ah! Get them off me. They're all green.
Right. Is this the troll that was the thumper at the...
Excuse me, I seem to be in the wrong conversation.
Wibble.
Yes, look, let's not pursue that, shall we?
It's very delicate, you know.
How'd you change
This is
voices like
weird.
that?
Change it like what? Minute, Nick hasn't heard it.
You did it just then.
It's called bucketing.
Channeling?
No, bucketing. It's like channeling, only it doesn't drain away afterwards. It all just sort of sloshes around in there and dribbles out at random.
The winter evenings must just fly by. You wouldn't be a loony by any chance, would you?
Okay.
What? My dear sir, I'm shocked, nay, hurt at the insinuation.
Eh?
I am a victim of circumstance, nothing more.
That and the
So
fact that
lost.
he's barking mad.
Now, look,
So
the young,
unbelievable.
the dark, the crab-wise.
Oh, no.
We're off to sea.
Who, me?
Remove stains while it disinfects.
Look, I'm afraid I can't handle it.
Millennium hand and shrimp.
If you'll
Millennium Hand and
excuse me, I
Shrimp.
believe I'm needed somewhere else. Oh, now let me guess. You're...
Oh no, I'm here. Chuk, 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 chuk.
Ah, jolly good. Carry on.
Okay.
This seems like a good cue
Oh, I
to
like that we
cease
got
this
some
whole
Millennium
silly
Hand and Shrimp.
conversation.
I wonder if we'll get any foul order on. Right, can we speak to the girl?
No, I can't seem to do that.
No. Can we speak to the receptionist?
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
No, we cannot do anything for the receptionist. Right, okay, away we go. Right, I've got a tomato. What can I do with a bloody one raw tomato? Right. How do we get... Shades? Can we actually go into the shades?
I'd need a very good reason before I'd go into the shades.
That's a
The
no
shades
then.
isn't.
I will skip past this a bit, but essentially, you don't go into the shades. It is dangerous. Okay, can't go there. What's that? An inn. Intriguing. Intriguing. Butterflies. Door. Let's go into the door.
No, seems to be locked. Well, either that or it's just pretty wallpaper.
Let's see if we can look inside the window. Throw a tomato at the window? No, can't do anything with the window. Okay, there is nothing here. Maybe that's for a different act. Because there's nothing you can do there at the moment. As we can see, we are just as lost as we were last time. The city gate is... no, that's fine. Palace, no. There's another broken drum. That is where the broken drum is as well. Quite an accurate map.
That doesn't work.
Okay, no, can't get that. I don't know if it's by design or just a loading thing that he paused there. Right, okay. I thought that was an imp for a moment, for just a moment. Oh, so these are the men who just fought the Hubland lady.
Ah, go away. I've had enough. I've just been beaten to a pulp without so much as an explanation. You keep your distance or I'll scream.
Hublander. Okay, let's ask him.
Excuse me.
Let's not ask him anything.
Ow! Ow! What was that for?
Sorry, I think maybe you say I won't fight.
Well, I bloody well didn't. That's the trouble with you people. You always think might makes right.
Oh, sorry. We think you say fight again.
Yes, this is getting to be fairly typical, isn't it? Thank you. I'll just go and stand over there. Don't choke horribly to death on your beers or anything.
Right, okay. Let's try.
Oh,
We'll try giggling.
You'll
with
be
it.
this bar's resident psychotic maniacs thing.
Yeah.
It's manic barbarian gut squishers. We here to squish some guts.
Maybe we squish your guts if you want.
Just a little.
Just for fun. Oh,
I'd rather you didn't.
you want fight?
No. No need to trouble.
I think maybe we kill him a little bit. Then drink some beer and finish him later.
Later is no good. Want fight now?
Okay, those guys want to fight.
If we ask him nice, maybe he put the glass upside down on bar and ask for his guts to be squished.
You want maybe to have us squish your
Glass
guts?
upside down on bar.
No. Look, actually, I'm pretty much booked up at the moment. Still, we'll see what we can do for you later, okay?
But they're Hublanders. Maybe I can get the
and you gentlemen
warrior
are-
to...
The
Come in.
Hublanders are being...
Yeah, Hublanders. You maybe want to fight?
What? No, I don't want to fight. Not with anyone who oils his nipples, anyway. Why'd you ask?
Is very dull city. We won't be back.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I'll
too
have to try and
quiet.
play matchmaker.
Last night we killed a little here and a little there, just indoors.
I think maybe you kill twice in street too.
Yeah, I kill someone in street. Only not much. Then we get bored and go out looking for a proper fight.
They want to
You
fight.
want fight?
She wants to fight.
No,
They're all
we have in
Hublanders.
fact been over this material before.
Maybe we get fight here later when crowd get drunk.
Yeah, you want us? Just turn your glass over. We pulverize your skull and squish your guts.
Okay, so she
Yeah, look,
needs to...
I'll just make a note of that. Excuse me, I think I have an astonishingly urgent need to be elsewhere.
Okay, maybe. I'm going to do an
What are
angry
you
thing.
two
just in case.
lummoxes doing here? Get out of my way.
I think maybe he talked to us.
Yeah, to us he speak. What we do with him?
I say we take him. We crush him between our bicep.
This one is no good for a fight, maybe.
Just hurt him a...
Yeah, they
Well,
want
I'll
to
catch you
fight.
later then.
Matches. I've already got matches. Scared guy. Drunk.
Yeah, wugger, wugger. Oh no, it's bursting open. Your face a molten gold. Ah!
He's had a few.
God bless you, pal. My mate, my old what's his name? Hey, it's you and me
I
against the
love
world,
Discworld, but
pal.
why
eh?
did they have to make this game so
I
unbelievably
love
hard?
to drink with what's his name, cause what's his name's my mate.
What's his name? A braggart.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes.
That's it, is it? That's the way you greet the greatest hero of our age? The one, the only, the invincible?
You what?
I'm important, me. I can't just go around answering any old greeting, you know.
Well, how would you prefer I greet you then?
Well, shoving a pint in my hand would be nice. I'm Flea Bart the Incredible.
Okay.
Greatest thief in the multiverse. I've survived everything.
Okay.
I fought the ant god of quacks and he doesn't even exist. And I survived the Valley of the Scantily Clad Amazingly Well Hairstyled Amazon Women. I've even escaped from the Temple of Offla, from which no other man has returned in fewer than 3 pieces.
I don't believe a word of this.
Huh? Huh? You
Okay.
dare to doubt the greatest hero of our age? I'm
So the
known
Amazon
all
woman-
up and down the river, I am.
The river?
Yeah.
The
You might have
river
something to
Hank.
say about that. And also
Isn't
the
that a
old
little
heroes
dangerous?
might have
You
something
have
to say
to
about
watch
that.
out for all the goiters and the yaws.
Yours? What's yours?
Mine's another pint, thanks. Then there was the time I
Barkeep, a drink.
Okay, and then I'm gonna give one to him.
About those Amazon women.
Here we are. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere.
Succulent, rounded meringue, hot custard bath,
They're drunk.
wild slithering, clawing at mine, and then we had some tea.
Hello?
Hello.
Barkeep, a drink.
So I was trying to think of a way of getting him fighting with the people, but he just throws it away.
About
Okay. Okay, maybe not him. But okay, well, hold on. Where's luggage? There's luggage. I've got a tankard already. Doesn't work?
that doesn't work.
Yeah, okay, cool. Put it back in here. I'm going to go and give that to the Amazon woman and say... Well, obviously I'm not. I've played too much tabletop roleplay. And see if it comes up with anything for him to say, like, go to the pub. There was a much quicker route to get there than the one you just took, Rincewind. I'm going to speak to them and see.
One? What?
Yes.
Probably.
Well,
Okay, no more options for speaking.
Ah, well,
I'll try these guys with the thing as well, the tankard. Or did I already?
that doesn't work.
Right, okay, walk along. Keep on going.
That doesn't work.
Maybe if I just talk to her now, I can tell her that there's some people in the bar.
Greeting.
Greeting.
No.
You what? Are you in much?
Well, yes.
Oh, but I know.
Which would...
Maybe
By
I
the
have
way,
to speak to her and it'll pop
I
up.
really...
Inconvenient.
It's...
So,
Oh, well, I mean...
in order to get engaged
Match swords with...
to the death.
Yes.
Incredibly
Sounds
hard game.
Actually,
It's the
Other
thing is,
girls
the
get
stream
to do
started
more
off so
with
well.
Really?
I got like a couple of things in a
it's
row.
not as if... I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of... I suppose...
We've done all this
You were-
before.
Sure.
Mothra even... Every...
Well,
Yeah.
can't you
Well... Probably...
split?
It's an all... Not sure...
Skip to the end.
Yeah. Good thing I don't.
Why... Of course, I...
No, I was hoping it would pop up with like,
Well,
oh, there's guys in the bar.
goodbye.
I can't get out of it that way, can I? And I've already thrown a tomato at the tax collector. I've already spoken to the urchin. I'm completely and utterly lost. Completely and utterly lost. There was a different area as well, not the park. There was another like shopping area that I remember. Was it? It can't have been the park. We'll try the park. Let's just rinse with the luggage. That's the bench.
That doesn't work.
And
Lampus Illuminaticus. No fooling this wizard. I've taken an advanced course in lamp recognition, I have.
it's a handsome man I haven't seen. Mr. Bean Bastic. I mean, I've known... This is the thing now. Oh, Coffin. Hello, Coffin. Right. Oh, how you doing, Coffin? Oh, mate, it's been many years now, hasn't it, since we've spoken? Oh, crikey. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm currently being really bad at video games, which, to be honest, is absolutely not any different to what I was doing the last time
That doesn't
we
work.
spoke, I don't think. Working too hard. Oh, I hear that, mate. I hear that. I hope it's good working hard, though, rather than the bad working hard. Can I?
That doesn't work.
No. Oh, crikey. I'm honestly really quite lost on this one. That one. I'm just like... I'm going to see if the... I remember the librarian was having a session upstairs in the psychiatrist's. So, I also, because Rincewind said monkey.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around
He's
infecting
moved.
everybody else.
No, I can't seem to do that.
Can I talk to her now?
Are you him?
Pardon?
I can. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
You couldn't be. He would know who he was.
I suppose I should
She's
come to
just as
expect
mad
this kind
as
of
the
thing
troll
in my
was.
life.
So who are you then?
Could afford that. Oh,
mighty
amazing.
wizard,
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm on
Rincewind.
PC most of the time. At the moment,
is that
I'm on
all?
PS1
Well,
right
I'm
now.
sure he wasn't
But,
a wizard. I think I remember him smelling of fish.
A lot of Call of Duty.
Look,
I've had
who
a
do you
couple of
want to
new
meet?
jobs.
Him,
Um,
my beloved, my long-lost
all working from home now.
He's been
Really
missing
well,
ever
yeah.
since I was a child.
How's you? How's everything? How are things?
God, give me patience.
Well, it's all very
Hopefully, as I said, it's
traumatic, I think. They said
working
I really
hard,
ought to
but,
find
like,
myself
in a good way.
trauma, then go and see the psychiatrist. Everybody's doing it.
I can imagine.
So you're here for a bad memory, then?
No? Why'd you ask?
Well, that's a dance's cap you're wearing, isn't it? You look like a pencil.
Look like a pencil.
This is a wizard's hat. A garment of great austerity and history.
Oh, it must be ever so good for storing things.
I don't want to talk about it. The uniform is not negotiable.
Fine.
What's this about a beloved of yours? True love, is it?
I last
wonder if
saw
I go
my
and
true love in the Ramtop Mountains.
Just come back if she
It
will
was
have
a
moved
sign,
as well.
You see, a sign that my life was to be spent in alpine pursuits. That's why I became a milkmaid.
Really? How fascinating.
I learned to yodel too.
Yodeling.
Dear.
A butterfly net. Don't care. Did something. Okay, if I leave now, maybe I'll leave and come back, and she will have moved. And then I don't know what I'll do because there wasn't much else together. Has she moved? She hasn't moved. Okay, she hasn't moved.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
Talk to her, maybe?
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
No. This is incredibly hard. Oh yeah, I do. I remember your old ma there, bud. That was very sad news. I lost mine 2 years ago. In fact, 2 years ago Thursday just gone. So it's yeah, I know what it's like. I know what it's like. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find in here. It wasn't the palace. There's another little row of shops, and there was a bridge there. I remember there being a bridge. Where the heck is it? It wasn't the inn. It wasn't the park, obviously. I thought it was around the... river. But apparently... Oh, street. Obviously, street. Oh, no, that's okay, man. Thank you. I mean, obviously, you know what it's like. It happens, and you have to kind of move on. But no, I appreciate that. It was tough. She was a mad old bat, my old mum. God love her. Oh, this is a completely new shop that I haven't been in. I just picked up a random toy. But yeah, she prepared us. She prepared us all. I've got 2 brothers, so the 3 of us. She prepared us well, so much to the point that she was so prepared for everything that when we got home on the day after she had passed away, she'd sent her own condolences card. Which was just my mum through and through. So
Special today.
yeah,
Sweet
she'd sent
Pretty
her
Pony
own
Home
to us
Abattoir set.
condolences card.
Somehow, I don't think it'll catch on.
Mad. Mad. Can we take the glue
That
pot?
doesn't work.
No, we can't take the glue pot. Can we take the string? We can. Apparently, we can just steal
That
string.
doesn't work.
Okay, let's. I'm just trying to fit it in now. Anyway, toy maker. Let's check
Greetings,
the toy
shopkeeper.
maker.
Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys?
Please.
There's today's special, an amusing line of bells and whistles.
The music line of bells and
Or
whistles.
there's
Yes,
Violent
please.
Bob, the doll with a face you can rip clean off.
Eh?
It's very therapeutic.
I'm sure.
The sort of thing you can share with your brothers.
Very psychological.
Brothers of evil, walking arm in arm across the rooftops of the world.
Are you all right?
Pardon?
He's
Yes,
got a bit.
never
Yeah,
felt better.
yeah, it was incredibly
So,
British.
can I help you at all, sir?
Um,
Anything special catch your eye?
Yeah.
Oh,
God bless
no,
her.
just
God
browsing.
bless her. But yeah,
Browsing?
you know what it's like.
Yes.
Not,
It's,
not plotting?
Definitely
it's not nice, but you get through.
Not secretly planning the overthrow of the patrician and the total dominance
This
of the
guy's a bit
city?
full on, isn't
No, no, not at all.
Oh, damn. Right you are, sir. Browse away.
he? Okay, I've already got a toy. I didn't get a glue. Can I stick something in the glue pot? Don't. Nuh-uh, we're not here for that. But can I stick something in the glue pot? Not the worm. Maybe I'll stick the string.
That doesn't work.
No, I won't stick the string in the glue pot. Tally, don't you come in lolling. There's nothing funny about sticking one in the glue pot. Maybe I need to glue up the butterfly net.
That doesn't work.
No, absolutely do not need to do that. Why? Why would you need to do that? So this is the thing about the Discworld games, is that you have to kind of just... I'm going to have to make this a bit bigger now as well. You know what? On a PS1 controller, it's not easy. Toy maker, counter, sign.
Special today. Sweet Pretty Pony Home Abattoir set. Somehow, I don't
Sounds
think it'll
disgusting.
catch on.
Okay, is there anything else on the shelves? Don't think so. And, okay, allons-y. Away we go, Geronimo. I wear a wizard's hat now. Wizard's hats are cool. I don't remember coming down here before, honestly. Oh, no, I do. Ignore me. I just came the other way, so I couldn't get past... There was a cat there, then. What? That door just opened. Can I... Oh, I can get past. Amazing. That was weird. I couldn't get past him before.
And verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie, the 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn.
Hello.
Go away.
Okay. Push the monk in the river,
And
the book said.
verily shall he bellow forth
By the book, I mean the
10
book for the next
sacred
game.
names of the Forbidden Dawn.
Which kind
I
of
tell
tells you what to
lie,
do a
the
little bit.
9
What did it say?
sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn.
Good grief, some people. Give the prunes
Then
to the
shall he
fishmonger, get the dragon to breathe on the mirror, throw the
and
black
many
monk to the
shall be
crocodiles,
number of his stridings.
shoot the dragon with the other dragon.
Full across the disc shall he stride, and those who gaze upon him shall
No,
say,
okay.
Look, it is Offler, and he...
No. Okay, fishmonger. Alley. Now somebody said about a ladder in an alley, and maybe I just didn't see it last time.
That doesn't work.
Fish crates. No. Fish crates, the old Greek philosopher, obviously. No, there is no ladder in this alley. So skip past that. Go to the fishmonger. Oh, Nick. So I caught the Afterlife video you started this the other week. If you wanted me to fire it up, got through Act 1, started Act 2. Ladder is in another location, thank you. He's got a swordfish. I need to give him some prunes. Why I need to give him prunes is... Can I just pick up the caviar?
That doesn't work.
No. Right, so there's another alleyway. And there is... But I can't remember off the top of my head where it is. Because I need the ladder to get up the window in the kitchen or something. Go to the loo. I'm sure there's something in there when the door's closed. You can do that? I did. I swear I thought I got some. I picked up something from there before. But I'm very willing to try it. And either way, I'm just happy that people are helping me puzzle through it. Like, I thought they were joking. If you haven't played the second one, there is a little note in. We've made Discworld 2 a little easier, snigger, with lots of new locations and even prettier graphics and sounds. 20-year-old memory. No, that's that's fine. I'm gonna pretend. I'm gonna try and use it.
No, I can't shift it.
Can't shift it. No, but you can.
I don't care what the user manual says. I'm not doing it.
I'm pretty sure I picked up something from in there before. I think.
That doesn't work.
That's a clothesline. No. Nick, when you did it, full disclosure, did we use a manual? Because, oh, not a manual, oh, Sideway! Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm, completely lost is what I am. A hair roller?
Leave that hair roller alone.
That is Rob Brydon. Okay.
Ah, yes, all right. Hello.
Oh, he gets really distracted. I remember before thinking he was because he was off thinking about something, and I was like, right, what can I do while he's distracted?
And what would you... I never...
Because that was the thing you had to do in the second game, is you had to wait until somebody was
Hello
distracted
there.
to do something.
Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day.
Oh, come on. Is he... Okay, he's daydreaming. He's daydreaming. Can we... Come on.
Leave that hair roller alone.
Okay, what about the apparatus?
Get away from that.
No. Okay, there's got to be on the right track. There's got to be something in here that I can do while he's...
Leave that hair roller alone.
No.
Ah, yes, all right. Hello.
Is that
Young
Sybil?
man, you will have the honour of first witnessing my new ensemble. I shall
No,
now
too
set
much
a
of a
trend that will
fashionista for
rock the
Sybil.
fashion world.
Curly hair, suit yourself.
What?
Suit yourself, I mean, it might not be your style.
And what would you know about it?
Okay, I'm getting that
I
hair
never
curler.
take fashion advice from a man wearing a dress.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hmm? Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all
So
day.
there's something in here that I have to
not
do next time I'm on the right
really. Not
track,
with the
and I
type of
really
women we get in
appreciate the
here.
level of help that Nick's
No
giving,
silken
because it's
locks,
not giving
no
it away,
golden magic drifting
but it is
beneath
pointing
my
me at
scissors.
things
Nothing like my wondrous little milkmaid.
that I would otherwise have no clue. Can I do anything with him while he's
Hello there.
daydreaming?
Hmm? Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then.
No, that's just restarted it. Has he got... Can I...
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, you cheeky
Get
little
out of my
seaweed, you.
pocket!
Okay.
Get away from that!
This is maddening. So do I not have any...
Yes, all right.
Young...
Curly hair.
What?
Yeah,
Suit yourself.
curly hair, curly
And
hair,
what-
curly hair.
I...
Do I not get
Ah.
any other...
Curly.
What?
Suit yourself.
And what would you... I...
I don't want to leave it, but it's infuriating me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go find a ladder. I know there's a ladder in an alleyway somewhere. I just have to find that alleyway. It's almost... See, I didn't do this one. I did Discworld 2. Discworld 2 was my very first introduction to the Discworld at all. Ooh, alley. I think that's entirely new. I don't think I've been here before. One thing that annoys me is that the locations aren't highlighted. What was that noise? Ooh, an assassin. A ladder. There's a ladder. There's a ladder. Alley is key. I haven't been here before. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I should say. Now that you're here, lots to do. Okay, if I miss anything, just like go... Oh! Okay, okay. I'm here for it. Oh, I do. The art style of number 2 was good, but I actually really love the art style of this one. sign. Is that a chimney? There's a chimney sweep. I'm going to chalk to the chimney sweep.
Morning, Jimmy. Fine day for it.
For what?
Oh, for whatever innocent folk like we can find to do up here on the rooftops.
Have you ever fallen down?
Oh, yes. Tons of times.
Well, if you don't want a repeat performance, try shutting up.
The day is coming when people like you will have to look up to folk like me.
I mean, yeah, you're on a
Probably
rooftop.
easiest from the ground, then.
What?
Looking up at you, I mean. Probably easiest when done from the ground.
I've run out of
Actually, I
jelly
think I might
beans. I have
just
one.
get in
It's a yellow
looking up at you
pot,
right now, in fact.
but also
I'll just go down to
kinda
street
go
level in a
see-through.
quiet, orderly fashion then, shall I?
Right, okay, there's a note there. What does that sign say?
Assassin training track. Well, I suppose they have to be taught somewhere. That doesn't work.
No, can't take it. There, are these gargoyles? Can I do anything with the gargoyles? No. Okay, I can't go over there, so I can push it down. Oh, good work, luggage. Amazing. Can I go anywhere else? Window. Okay, okay, okay. Just sneaking into somebody's house. Do you remember you never quite see this much of Ankh-Morpork in what's going on in there? In the second one. Oh, okay. I feel like I must have missed something because that didn't feel like lots to do. Oh, is that changed? No. Oh, he fell over. Of course he did. Assassin.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
That's Tony Robinson.
Did you get the number of that?
Okay, that's all I've got for him.
From the Assassin's Guild, I presume.
So somebody's just replied to me on Mastodon saying, I remember you have to get the number of a donkey cart. Right, can I get... No, okay, we're going straight back up. Did I miss something, or have I gone? That just didn't feel like lots to do. Or do you mean that now I've got here there is lots of stuff that I will be able to do in other areas? Oh, a chimney.
That doesn't work.
And luggage isn't here, so I can't do anything. What is that? Oh, pickpocket. Can I pickpocket the assassin? Find the origin of the explosions. Good plan, good plan.
That doesn't work.
Right, I can't pickpocket the chimney sweep. Can I pickpocket the chimney?
That doesn't work.
Can't pickpocket the chimney. That's like a task. I didn't know we could do that. The chimney doesn't work. Good thing the chimney sweeper's here. Haha, Nick. Oh, get away. Oh, that was amazing. That's what I'm here for. Oh, that was one of the best puns. Right, source of the explosions. Okay, so I'm gonna get down. The quickest way that I know how to get down is by going through this window. See the tower in the distance. Don't stop going through the window. Stop going through the window. I'm gonna try and pickpocket the assassin though. I like as well that in this stream, you'll all build up a real picture of how much of an idiot I actually am. Oh, the assassin's gone. Is he gonna... Hopefully he'll boing back. No. I'm trying to like edge round this. Oh, you can. Okay, right, yeah. I thought that was just an automatic thing, but no, I can edge round it. And is that the fishmonger's door? We're going in. Don't step on the tile again. I didn't know that. I mean, this was like 95. It's amazing that you could. Oh, an alchemist. A sink. An apparatus. A fireplace. See if I can take some fire.
That doesn't work.
Heard it here first. What's that behind him? A box.
Leave the camera alone.
Camera! Imp! Sorry, I got a bit excited there.
Eureka!
Right.
I found it. Finally, it works.
Is that...
My octo.
I was going to say cellulose hanging from the ceiling above my head. His film strip,
works?
his octocellulose.
Nothing works.
The
at
whole
all.
moving pictures thing is a
go on, you were saying
big
something
part of
right now.
Discworld 2 as well.
No,
A big
I
part of it.
wasn't.
It was all about octo something.
Shh, not so loud.
Now we're getting into it.
Right.
Yes.
But wizard's oath on this. You have to swear to keep all this a secret.
I swear.
Oh, all right.
Swear
Well,
on,
Well, what?
like,
well,
Windlepoons'
let's
life.
hear it then.
It's a secret oath.
I promise I won't listen.
No, that's no good. Tell you what, I'll have to say it in mime.
And mime, don't say mime, you'll get locked up.
Can't say fairer than that. Anyway, here, before you see a new age in entertainment.
That's a really nice touch,
My
but I really want the
octocellulose.
camera,
I'll revolutionize
because
the
that's got
world.
the imp in it.
Think of it. Pictures that move.
Moving pictures.
Hey?
My fortune is made. Moving pictures will soon be the talk of the age.
You've been
Oh,
standing
you
too
know what,
close
I'm
to the
chuffed
boiling mercury again,
That
haven't
I
you?
found this little alleyway,
Every true
and that you
genius
guys were
has
here
its
to tell me how important it was.
It helps us to get ahead.
Putting your head in a vice is the best idea you've had all day. Moving pictures. How does it work?
Well, the pictures
Well,
move.
the strips of octocellulose are transformed.
Just reminded me of that. The
When
Australian
you
guy with the
paint
boat.
on them and shine light
Well,
through from
The
behind,
front's not meant to fall off.
it projects a picture onto a wall. You just run
We
the
all know how
strip
moving pictures
through a
works,
box
right?
filled with gears and springs.
It's a bit noisy.
The clicking noise is all part of the atmosphere.
What paints the
Clickies.
pictures?
There's an
Imps inside this box.
All I do is open up the window and the imp.
See, I like the
makes
fact that they had to put all this in for the non-Discworld folks, but anybody Discworld, as soon as he said the camera, will have gone,
An imp, eh? Anyway, what are you going to call this new system?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's easy enough. What is their most unique characteristic?
They're moving pictures that click.
Well, there you
Yep.
go. Call them that.
Of course.
moving pictures that click.
Clickies.
Clickies!
Thank you.
Clickies?
Okay, so... I'm going to try just layman stuff.
That doesn't work.
That does not work.
That doesn't work.
Okay, can we just take...
What's in here then? Looks like cooking oil.
Oh, stop moving luggage.
That doesn't work.
Can't take that.
That doesn't work.
Okay, have a look
There
at it.
are some things best left unknown.
This isn't one of those things best left unknown. So how do I get him to bugger off?
That looks a bit hot. Someone should do something about that.
Have I got anything... I mean... I could, I suppose.
That doesn't work.
No, okay. I mean... I would have cleared out the shop, but okay. Starch won't do anything. String, no. Oh, what toy is that? A donkey toy. It's a donkey toy. It's got dragon wing. Did this game predate Shrek? Yes, of course it did. Right, let's have a look at the alchemist.
By the cut of his jib, I'd say the man's an alchemist. Well, either that or a professional jib cutter.
So, right. I'm lost again. But I've made a little bit of progress.
Looks like a little home for a very little creature.
Oh. Oh, I should look at things more. Okay. I need to look at things.
That doesn't work.
How do I get my... No. Oh, actually, yeah, I should save it. Can't be saved at this location. Okay, no problem. How do I...
Maybe it's a little home.
It is a little home.
Maybe it's... That doesn't...
How do I get to my...
Maybe it's a little home.
It is a little home. Right, so if I pick up the worm...
That doesn't work. Funny little blighter.
Okay, no. How on earth? Unless looking at objects, open up. Oh,
Actually, it's more like a grub than a worm.
a grub.
Actually, I think this might technically be a ball of twine.
Twine.
All right, it's a small difference in nomenclature, but it might be important to somebody someday.
It is important to somebody someday, because if that's twine and that's a grub... We have... like a fishing thing.
That doesn't work.
This still doesn't work. How do I, like... Okay, you go back in here. Back in here. We're making very, very slow
Funny little
progress.
blighter.
Funny little blight. So, oh, okay, so...
Leave the imp alone.
Oh, so now he's an imp.
Funny little blighter.
Can I look at the camera instead of the imp now? Box.
Looks like a little home for a very little creature.
Here we go. So if I can't try
That
and
doesn't work.
get... Oh. Okay, has he got a seatbelt? Or do I just keep doing that? No. Okay, so right, I know at least that I need to be looking at things more.
Eureka!
Oh, don't... Yeah.
What?
Don't tell me we've got to skip through all this now. You're missing something to use in this location.
Oh,
Cool. Thank you.
it's just... No, let's... Tell you what.
That's the kind of thing that I exactly
Anyway.
need to know.
My new... Think.
Hey?
Because
You
you
mean-
never know. You
Every
really never
true
know.
genius
It could
gets
have
his
been
time.
that I
Your head in
needed
a
to
vice is
put
the
the
best idea
worm
you've
in
had
the
all day.
fire and it would
Moving
scream
pictures.
something mad.
It's a bit.
Yes, we know.
The clicky.
What paint's
There's an imp. He paints
an imp?
Come on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
ma.
Nice.
Them.
Well,
Yeah, the clickies. Right, okay. But... Oh. That was weird. Okay. Right. Is the alchemist the source of the banging? I have to assume that the alchemist is the source of the banging. Step on this again. The alchemist doesn't want anybody going to his place, so puts it up. I do see the tower in the background. This is the tower that you mentioned earlier. Tower.
yes, that will be the tower in the town square. I never did like post-dynastic architecture much.
Oh. What the hell? It's the tower in the town square, but you can... Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, I need luggage. I need luggage, because that's the dragon. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. How do I get down?
A bit slippery, is it?
It's fine, I assure you.
Maybe you'd better just spit on your hands.
That's going to make it even slipperier, isn't it?
It might be worth a try.
But then I'll slip and die.
Is that really so bad, philosophically speaking?
I'm pretty sure that's Rob Brydon.
It is from where I stand, yes.
Death does have its positive aspects, you know. It's easy to do lying down. Also, have you ever considered the saving on food, rent, and clothing?
I mean, the man has a point. Sorry,
Are
the
you saying that this is my
the
appointed time to
anthropomorphic
die?
personification
Well, since you
has
put
a
it
point.
like that, no. But I thought, there he is, and I'm happening to be passing, you know. It's a kind of outreach policy.
Death is
If it's
having a
all the
near
same, I'd
Rincewind
rather wait.
experience.
Oh, if you insist. I'll see you later.
Much later, hopefully.
How much later?
Don't start reading any long books.
That's a quote from one of them, isn't it? Don't go reading any long books.
Wizards have the honor, albeit a dubious one, of being claimed personally by death. Not only that, but wizards can actually see and talk with death. Despite rumors to
I
the
love
contrary,
Rincewind's little
he is
face
not
poking
a
down
cheery
from under the
dinner
blackboard.
companion.
That's amazing. Oh, right. The thing is, right, I know... I think, because I can see the dragon, but I need to get down. Palace. Tower. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, I need luggage. Like, it's mad that you can just go from here to the tower. Like, why is that? That is so unbelievably illogical. But I love every minute of it. Right, can I get down quickly? No, I love the animation as well. It is beautiful. Come on, let's go, go, go. I need something from the luggage. And then I think I've got another one of the things. I finished the last stream. I did something like 2 hours. This one I'm on an hour and a half. I did 2 or 3 hours on the last stream, and I managed to achieve one thing. And for this stream, my only aim was to not somehow undo doing that thing. That was all I needed. So I'm quite happy with how this has gone. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Oh, is he practicing? He's practicing his clickies. Mirror, come on. Controls are a little bit awkward still. And I'm going to put the mirror in my pocket. A little bit awkward that you have to do that, but here for it. Oh, I've got... Is that a smiley face? I think... Is it? I think Tally's giving me a smiley face. Oh, come on. Please tell me I'll work something out. I mean, admittedly, very admittedly, not without help. The help of you lovely people. But, like, how? Why would you even think, oh, that tower is in the palace square, or the town square? Of course I can just click on it and go there. I've got a smiley face from Nick and Tally. Sideways, sideways, I want my smiley face, please. Rip. Okay. Okay. Rincewind. Mirror. Dragon.
That doesn't work.
No, okay. Can I...
That doesn't work.
The tip. Just the tip. Thank you. Thank you, Sideway. And... Oh, yeah. Ding, ding. Round one. Sizing it up. It sees another dragon.
Magnificent. Now get out there and slay them.
Dragon's breath. I think. Watching while you do the dishes. Dirty hands especially. Oh, I really appreciate that. We've got 3 kids, so it's dishwasher city for me. Oh, I thought that had fallen down. Oh, no, cool, it did. Excellent. I didn't see where it landed because I was too busy celebrating and reading the chat. Was it in? I have to assume it was in the square. In the square. Right, I think I've done everything. Cooking oil. If there's cooking oil, he said it looked like cooking oil. I said, in the alchemist thing, I said, what's in that? That's okay, Logan's got it. Oh, cool, thanks, Tally. I looked at it and he said it looks like cooking oil. And if there's the clickies, that might mean there's popcorn. In the second game, Dibbler has popcorn. That doesn't mean that he will have popcorn now, but... Hey, Susie! Joined late, not sure what you have. Oh, it is Susie, isn't it? Susie, I really appreciate that. I will show you exactly what I have in the luggage. Upon Rincewind, I have my pouch and my pickpocketing skill. And within the luggage, I've got my staff. So I've got the staff. And I've got my dragon breath. I've literally just got that. I'm really happy. I forgot to pop up my achievement. So these are the things that I have. I've got fertilizer. I've got the book, with which I've got the staff and I've got the dragon breath. And I'm kind of on my way to getting the imp now as well. I know where the metal container is. I'm pretty sure that's the frying pan for the chef at the university. Metal coil, so far, not the foggiest. I'm kind of working on the imp at the moment. And I'm thinking
Dragon
I can help
protector
give
suit.
clues. That's brilliant. Nick has been really, really good at the kind of the level of clues. So what he's been saying essentially is you're missing something in this area, and kind of those over-ish. I've seen the. Don't tell me I've seen the coil. I mean that kind of hint is incredibly helpful and so frustrating. Where have I seen the coil? Oh god. Oh god. Right, no, okay, I'm here for... I was here for popcorn. And I have the skill to get the... So I've seen the coil. And I have the skill to get it.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Right, where? Right. Is it here? I hadn't thought. I tried to just go in his pocket.
Hello there.
I didn't think of using my pickpocket skill.
Hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day.
Oh, not really. Not with the type of women we get in here. No silken locks, no...
Daydreaming. Off he goes into a daydream. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. No?
Damn! They won't let me do it.
Oh, that's luggage. No, luggage isn't going to let you pick his pocket. I'm trying to
Care
remember.
Step outside and shut the door behind you.
Okay, Rincewind, I'm sorry. Right.
Ah, yes. All...
Young man, you will have the honor of...
Curly hair.
What?
Suit yourself. I mean, it might not be your...
And what would you... I never take fashion...
The coil's the hair thing, isn't it?
Leave that hair roller alone. Leave that hair roller alone.
That doesn't work.
In her hair. I'm pretty sure that's the coil anyway that we've been speaking of.
Ah, yes.
Touch his
all right.
nose with one finger
Hello.
and points at you with the other.
Young man, you will have the honor of first witnessing my
Right,
new
I've heard this speech
Curly
so
hair,
many
suit
times.
yourself.
What?
Suit yourself.
And what would you know about it? I never take fashion...
As in, yep, you're right about the coil. Yeah, I just need to... How... See, I've sown the seeds there. I've told her, curly hair, we don't want any of that.
Hello there.
He's gone off. Yeah, he's thinking about this lovely straight hair. How do you know the hair curler is the coil? It's called a coil, isn't it? Isn't there hair coils? Or am I mad? And they'd said that I'd seen it, and I've definitely seen the curler before. You call a haircut? It's a hair coil, isn't it? I'm going to Google that in case I've been calling hair coils the wrong thing for hair coil. Apparently not. Apparently I'm an idiot. But I was an idiot in the right way. Have you checked everything in here? Ground defense, thank you very much. I haven't been looking at things,
Diploma
actually.
from the Academy of Barbering, Bloodletting, Leechery, Tooth-Pulling and Associated Self-Mutilations Academy.
I keep telling myself I haven't been looking at things.
Well, at least I suppose it's a hair roller. I wonder why she smells of brimstone.
Oh, that might be
I
Sybil
think the
then. It
medical
might be
and
an
hair care
early
profession
Sybil.
still have a long way to go. Is that a curler in your hair?
Impudent wretch, of course it is.
Just asking. So it's
Thanks, Ground
definitely
Defense.
a
I
roller
keep
then.
not
In
looking
your
at
hair.
things.
A hair roller.
Well, of course it is. If it wasn't a roller, then why would it be there?
You wouldn't,
Wouldn't what?
you wouldn't say it's a bit, unusual at all?
Good heavens, no.
I keep forgetting to
Right, you are
look
then.
at things.
Oh, so you're
Looking at things.
having
Oh,
your hair
somebody
set
even
in
said, I
a
think it was Nick
traditional
earlier, that
style?
looking at things
Traditional?
opens up new dialogue.
with rollers and curls. Oh yes, it should look very quaint.
Quaint?
Yeah, well, a busy woman like yourself can't always be expected to keep up with the new trends.
What? Don't be absurd.
I think this is
Barber, I shall
Sybil,
have my hair set straight.
but an early
A very wise
version of
choice,
Sybil.
madam.
Like one which isn't exactly Sybil. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm up to either, to be honest. Ground defense, and I've been here since the beginning. Right, but
Hello there.
do it now.
Oh,
Okay, Daddy,
hello.
I'm doing it.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then.
Okay, here we go. Right, where's my pickpocket skill? Rinse wind. Pickpocket. Gotta be quick. Gotta go fast. Have I... See, it's a coil. Hair roller. Okay. Okay. We started the stream with one thing. We started with just the staff. Now we have the staff, we have the dragon's breath, we have the hair coil. I mean, it says magic, but I know where the imp is, but I'm missing something. And I know where that is, and I kind of... I've got a ladder to looking through a window, and I think that might lead to something. The annoying thing is, the book...
A staff of tumultuous thaumaturgy.
I haven't looked at things.
A miniature creature of excitable chitters. A spiral of never-failing induction. Dragon's breath? Nope. A container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
What else is in your bag? Not sure what you have. No worries. Sue? Is it always Susie, or can we call you Suze? Because I'm cool. I like single... My name's John, you see, so I like single-syllable names. Maybe I can...
That doesn't
No.
work.
No. Why would it work? That would be silly. You can't mix a hair roller and a mirror. So this is where I am so far. We've been in all places in the square. I think I've been in all places in the square. I think... I was looking to see if Dibbler had any popcorn. Because he had popcorn. If the alchemist is doing clickies, Dibbler had popcorn in the second game. What's the top right item? Sorry, I shall go back to it in just one moment. it is quite it's quite pixely, isn't it? We'll forgive it because it is beautiful and pixely. That's a bag of starch. Stiffens anything. Don't. But Dibbler doesn't have any popcorn. You're missing something from the square and the livery. There's a livery? Right. I've picked up my tomato. Is it the mouse? Is it? No, I can't. Oh, the close-up was to show the worm, which I did then pick up. Right, some nice tomatoes. Missing something from the square. Can't get any further that way. Right, first of all, you know what? I think I'm going to try and find... See, that looks like popcorn to me.
I'm sure I've seen him round the place before. I wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory.
It's not... No, it's not down here. You said I don't need that. Banged grains. I think in the second one he actually called... Because they needed to make them for non-Discworld fans, I'm pretty sure he called it popcorn. But no, we don't need to... Or... chickens. No, I don't have popcorn in my inventory. Sorry, no, I was saying in the second game, when Dibbler is outside the cinema, the Odeum, he's shouting popcorn. But I do need popcorn. Was I on the right track? But Dibbler isn't giving me any. Where do I get it from then? No, it's got to be from Dibbler. He's like the only person in here that could possibly...
Dragon detector, sir?
No, I don't want a dragon detector. I want some bloody popcorn.
Hey, what?
Can I interest you? I'll only charge you... I'm cutting.
A dragon? How does it...
Easy as pipes.
No, we've done all
When
this.
you get...
How close?
Very well. Tell you what, I...
Wonder if you can make your own somehow.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
My stream is frozen. Oh no! I hope that it's not... It could well be me. My stream has had a habit lately, for some reason, of just freezing at certain points. Lovable street starfish. Oh, he was an urchin before. He's a starfish now. Right, I'm going to go and look for the livery because I haven't been to the livery at all yet. What did chickens... I bloody knew it! I bloody knew that those chickens were up to something. Because I was like, oh, do they... Chickens eat corn, right? That's what I was thinking. But then I went there and I couldn't see chickens. I'll just grab a chicken.
That doesn't work. Poultry power?
Oh God, he's put in... Is he putting it in there? Can I bung it up with something?
Poultry power?
Oh, that was it. It was here. It was here. It was here. Spigot.
That doesn't work.
Oh, what do you mean that doesn't work?
No, I can't shift it.
I just saw him.
That doesn't work.
bad mood. Yeah.
That doesn't work.
I need. Ooh, maybe it's bucket-ish.
That doesn't work.
Have I seen a bucket somewhere? I'm not going to be able to do it in a net. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there, though. Maybe the chickens here ate all the corn. Maybe they did, little buggers. I'm going to find the livery, because I've not been to the livery at all before, so that's a nice new area for me. And I need some cleanse. I need some brain cleansing area. See, this is a bit of a problem that I have with this game, is that these aren't, there's no highlighting around things at all. Like, now that I know it's there, I can see the street. But the alley, I completely missed before. And the livery state, there it is. I've never been here. I was lucky. I imagine there might be a bucket here. A sack. Okay, let's grab the sack. Well, you can put corn in a sack. Is that... It's luggage, you get back here. That's corn. Yeah, fair. Donkey!
I already have one of those.
Already got one of those. Does anybody get the number of that donkey cart?
Oswald's Ostlery. Whatever your ostle, we'll provide for it best.
Okay. So I'm assuming that I've got what I need to
This
get
poor
from here.
beast looks under the weather. That doesn't work.
Can't speak to the donkey. Can't do anything to the donkey. Can't. Okay, cool. So I've got... And he said it looked like cooking oil. That's what put me onto there, was the clickies and the cooking oil. You get that later, donkey cart. Okay, right. Let's go around. Here we go. I think we're actually... Look, don't quote me on this, but I think we're making progress. Right. That in there. Hopefully he'll be like so happy that he'll run out of the room, and then I can grab the imp. Oh no, he's down. It's a control thing. Imp, grab the imp. Oh, for God's sake. Down the drain? Oh, but I got the fishing line, didn't I? That's quite enough of that. Can you open luggage a minute? I can ground defense. 1 second. And I'd be very happy to. And then I'm going fishing for an imp. This is what I've got so far. So I've got fertilizer, I've got my book, I've got a banana, some matches, some starch, a tomato, a frog, some bloomers, I've got a staff, I've got a lovely picture, I've got a butterfly net, I've got a stuffed donkey which has dragon's wings, way before Shrek, I've got a ladder, I've got some string, I've got a worm on a string, I've got a tankard, I've got a hair roller, and I've got some dragon's breath. In fact, I need to open that so that I can get the worm and hopefully go fishing in the drain pipe. Oh no, he ran out of the drain pipe, didn't he?
That doesn't work.
Where did he run to?
That drain pipe leads into the alchemist's shop. Maybe it's to let the fumes out or something.
Oh, I really, really thought I was there then. But of course there's another step. Where did it run? What's close to the drain? A hole. A hole.
Home to a common house mouse, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe you went in there.
Mistaken.
Okay. Maybe he went into there. Yes, here we go. Thank you, chat. I have an imp. Oh my god. That literally just leaves the Come on, gang, we're going back to the university. Oh no, I'd forgotten about that. Yep, fair. Quick detour, yeah, quick detour, Suze. Come full circle, Tally. Oh, thank you folks so much for coming and actually helping me get somewhere with this. I do want to do all of this. What I'd love to do, I mean, I do other streams like modern games and things, but I love the old PS1 games. I run them off, like, close to it. It's a PS2 that I have to run them off to get it to a decent size for Twitch. But, I do love these old games, and I adore Discworld. I've been a long time now Discworld fan. But it does make it nicer when you're not just being a complete idiot on your own, which I usually am. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do like a full series of getting all the way through this game. So this is episode 2. I even put it in the title because I've got a plan and everything. So I'm hoping that we might be able to actually finish the game. Because I've completed the second one, I haven't completed this one. But then maybe we could go on to the second one, or potentially start a fresh playthrough on Discworld Noir. Because Discworld Noir is immense. Discworld Noir might be my favourite in terms of story. This one's definitely my favourite in terms of visuals. Pretty sure that's what we do. Picked this game up again recently to play some things afresh, up to a point. Okay, we're getting there. Never played which one? Noir. So, oh, hopefully we can just grab that. 1 second though. Noir was a it's a new story. It's a completely fresh character who is this guy here. You know what? If I'll grab the less shine, I think, on this. So this guy here. Oh, wrong way. Who is Luton, who is a private investigator. The discs. This is a story about murder and intrigue, a story about the occult and relics of a forgotten era. It is set on the Discworld, a world which is flat and rides on the back of 4 giant elephants who stand on the shell of the enormous star turtle, Great Atuin, and which is bound by a waterfall that cascades endlessly into space. Scientists have calculated that the chance of anything so patently absurd actually existing are millions to 1, but magicians have calculated that 1,000,000 to 1 chances crop up 9 times out of 10. Our hero, if such a word is not too strong a description, is a man named Luton, formerly of the Ankh-Morpork City Watch, expelled from the Watch for taking a bribe. He has only just started to pull his life together after years lost in a drunken haze. Trying to get his life back together, Luton has set up shop as Ankh-Morpork's first private investigator. All he needs now is a case. It's an absolute corker of a game. is stunning. But you have to go round and build up clues. You get kind of... It's not an object game, really. It is a clue game. It's a murder mystery film noir whodunit. So you'll learn things, and then they'll go in your notebook, and then you can ask... You go and chat. So, you know, you have... I mean, one of the people I remember speaking to is Nobby. So you'll go and question Nobby about things and say, well, who's this and what's that? And you've got to piece it all together. There is more to it, but I can't say what without some pretty large spoilers. So I won't, because I'm not here to be a spoiler. Oh. No. Right. Oh. No. Go down. How do I go down? Down. I know what I've got. Right. Luggage. Of course, I've got a butterfly net. Put that in Rincewind's pocket. Then get my luggage. It's a bit awkward having to get things out into your pocket. Like, I get it, though, because you wouldn't be able to get to the luggage while you were up there. But yeah, Discworld Noir, they tried to be a bit... I mean, it's not realistic, but it is very dark, dingy, and the visuals aren't my favourite, even though it's the later of the 3 games. There we go. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Lovely pancake.
Reversing gravity is the last straw. I've had it. I'm off to complain.
You're not that good at catching.
Spells, wizards,
Oh,
anti-gravity.
please tell me you're
It's
just going to leave your
unnatural,
frying
that's
pan
what it
down
is.
there.
So who pays
Love
for it, I
nostrils,
say?
it's working
Me,
on my
that's
laptop.
who.
Yes.
Up the
I've
stairs
heard
to
that it's
complain, then
easier,
back down to the kitchen.
madly,
Up and down,
this is
up
in
and
various
down like a-
groups and things,
like
but I've
a-
heard that it's easier to get the PlayStation
what
copy
kids play with on a
working on a
string.
PC than it is to get the PC working.
What? Yes, that's the one. Up and down these stairs like a
Just because
kite.
it's so old now. But a PlayStation copy of each of the games now set, they're about 50 quid each, which isn't cheap. I've been collecting PS1 games for a long time. Ooh, can I get in through that door now?
That doesn't work.
No. Bugger. Right, let's go around. Come on, here we go. Come on. Oh, we've almost done it. I think we've almost actually achieved getting the things together. Which is huge after the last stream, because I didn't get anything done. Like, I got Windlepoons' staff, and that was about it. Frying pan. Right. The holder we've got, the imp we've got, the dragon's breath we've got, the coil we've got, the staff we've got. I think that was it. Mind you, in the first one, it took me long enough to try and find the Arch-Chancellor's office, because I didn't realise that you could walk across the back up here. So I was looking for ages, couldn't find it, simply because I did not know that you could go this way. Save. Save it. Just realised how long it's been since I saved. Come on, don't. The music's still going, so I'm really hoping it hasn't crashed. Oh, thank God. Oh. That's interesting and would typically be right. I cannot remember at all what I was saying, which you would said would typically be right then. But I'm really glad that you agree. Arch-Chancellor, sweet Joe.
There's
Yeah,
work to
I
be done.
panicked.
No time for idle chatter.
Well, sorry.
Oh, I've got...
As if I can help who supplies my voice. Say no more.
Idle chatter. Eric Idle, oh. That is one of the best fourth wall breaks I've seen in my whole entire life. That was amazing. Right.
That's good, but off with you. There's still
Yeah,
more
oh my
work
God,
to be done.
I've got them all. Come on. Imp. He just shoved that imp in a drawer, like, don't even care. Right, Dragon's Breath. We're getting there.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
Coil.
That's
Nice.
good, but
I was worried that he wouldn't take it because it's not magical. And staff, and I think that was it.
excellent. Well done, that man. Now that you've finished all the tedious work, all we need is a truly heroic wizard to actually trace the lair and take all of the glory.
Gold. I don't think Rincewind would care much for gold.
All right, Breakwind, you may go.
Breakwind.
Try and do something useful around here.
Hello
No
there,
more
Breakwind.
big dinners for slackers.
Right. Well, I'll
Crikey.
just slink off down this corridor, shall
Yes, good day, Rincewater.
Oh, crikey.
You'll handle the gold. I mean, the dragon.
He'll handle the
You'll
gold,
just,
yeah.
You'll just take care of everything.
Yes, quite right.
Perhaps I should volunteer to assist, sir, having had hands-on experience in your actual dragon locating equipment.
Don't be ridiculous, man. We need someone of character and virility, of strength.
Oh, you know what?
Guile.
Yeah, thank you, Susie.
Someone,
I'm
in
just,
short, who is
I'm very
not
happy
Uh,
that I
There's
actually
a
did
hunter drinks
something.
blood and is bright purple.
Good grief, boy. How should I know?
Well, there's one there right behind you. I hope that's not a valuable rug.
Yoink. Okay, cool. Oh, so... Okay, yeah. No. Oh. So it's here somewhere. There we go. I like to think I figured that out pretty cool.
Rich! I'm rich! I'm fabulously wealthy!
Ah, this isn't going to last long, is it?
I'm comfortably well off!
I can't see this lasting long at all. We've spoken to the sleazy guy. I've very briefly
It's
spoken
all
to the sleazy guy in the
fine,
library.
And no big, ugly lizard is gonna stop me!
Ahem.
Oh, there it is.
However, when I say ugly, I don't, of course, mean lacking in considerable wit, charm, charisma, attractiveness, teeth, claws. Hush. Yes, sir.
Is that Dragon Welsh?
I am angered, little man. I am angered and I am sorrowful. An evil brotherhood has pulled me from my ancient place of rest and have bent me to their will.
That's
I
a
am being
Welsh
used
dragon,
for
that
evil
is.
ends. They are inside my head. I cannot stand it.
Noswaith
I am
da,
not naturally
Draig.
an evil creature. I wish only to return to my home dimension.
Okay, okay.
Seek out this evil brotherhood and destroy the spells that control me. Or else they shall force me to kill again. I cannot fight off their powers.
Not
much
quite aligned
longer.
with the Discworld dragons, but
Ah, yes, well,
don't hate it.
how do I break this spell?
You must uncover the secret brotherhood. Each of them must own a golden artifact. 6 artifacts used to summon me here.
A golden artifact.
Bring the golden trinkets to me, and I can sever the Brotherhood's control over my mind.
What's that hanging on the wall there?
Yes, but where do I find this brotherhood? You said that it was secret.
Seek out the one who stole the Book of Dragon Summoning from the unseen university.
There is a lot of
library.
guards in this one, isn't
He
there?
shall lead
There's
you
a
to
lot
the
of the
others.
guards in this one.
Well, I suppose I'd better get out and get on with the job then.
Oh, by the way, they really are building me up
Oh,
for a
God.
major rampage. If you
It's
fail
just
to
a
stop them,
random,
you
like,
will
mouse
probably end up
just
gritting
on the
down
hay bale.
someone's path next
Bit
winter.
weird.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
You have to dip out. Oh, yes, Suze, I will be. If you do the follow thing on here, it should give you a notification, I think. And usually, when it gives the notification, I try and put something relevant to the game in there, so it'll have Rincewind or Discworld or something in there, so you'll be able to see when it's one of these rather than one of the other retro ones or a random Sniper Elite one or something that I do from time to time. But yes, I'm planning on streaming this one, only playing it while I'm streaming it. So while there might be other bits dotted around of different games, I do plan on finishing this one off. Sorry. Coughing my lungs up there. Right, Secret Brotherhood. Secret Brotherhood. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much for joining. You've been a huge help. I mean, like everybody, I really enjoy having a chat with folks anyway. Ooh, some hay. Can I grab some hay? And just having folks here to help me out is always very, very welcome. Screwdriver. I'll take a screwdriver. But no, thank you hugely for coming along, and thank you for the follow. Hopefully it'll give you a little nudge when I'm live, and you can join in and try and... that is a lot of gold. That is a shed load of gold. And yeah, and I'd really love it if you could help me. Thank you so much for coming along, Suze. Right, so I need to find people with golden trinkets. I wonder if I can get into the inn now. Yes, the door's open now. Oh, I just closed it. You know what they say about money doesn't last long. Yeah, I kind of got the picture that this was going to be here today, gone tomorrow. Oh. Sheet. Bed.
That doesn't work.
No, but where's the sheet? Where did the sheet go? Sheet. Can I take the sheet? What was that noise? Bed. Bedside table.
Bit dusty.
No. I need to keep remembering
Smells
to
a bit
look
funny,
at things.
this bed.
Can you remember who was in the opening scene? No, they all had hoods on. I don't think you could see their faces. I remember them chanting, "Dragon, dragon."
Soap on tap. What will they think of next?
Not completely. Oh, that's just a squidge of soap, is it?
It's got that ring of confidence.
Mirror.
What a ludicrous painting.
Bubble bath.
Extra bubbly with that great lemon lime taste tang you've come to love.
Yeah, got to be able to take that.
That doesn't work.
Oh, I didn't mean to use it on the luggage. I meant to put it in the luggage. Right, we're collecting things now. Rules.
What's
What are the
this say?
rules?
If using bath, please remember our other patrons and
It'll
clean
make
the
sense,
bathroom
the
after
soap
use.
later. Oh, okay.
If using Ankh-Morpork River water,
Somebody gonna
please
slip
remember your
on
next
that.
of kin and leave a will pinned to the door.
Gonna be like Final Destination. Right, I think that's everything from the inn. Is it everything from the inn? I don't know. I think so. I'm trying to think back to who was in the opening, but I can't. Oh, I wonder if there's anybody over here now. There wasn't before, but you never know. No, still nobody, and nothing up there. Oh, tree.
Poetic, isn't it?
What? That's the Kool-Aid man. You do get to see the dumb. I mean, you certainly do get to see the dumb with me. Tally, you've sent a picture of the Kool-Aid man. And I'm not sure what that means. I need to get prunes. Cryptic clue, very cryptic. It's incredibly cryptic. Right, there's carrot and a guard.
Ah, you'll be the mandatory pink idiot youth with sword then.
Okay, I don't think I can.
Look, I haven't done
Talk
anything
from
to
about
you.
much.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Well, I'm a guard, sir. A guard has to.
To what?
To guard.
Well, to guard, sir. I mean, we have to watch out for theft, sir.
Does that have to involve harassing me?
Well, you are a potential suspect, sir.
Why do I have to be a suspect? Couldn't I be, well, stock in trade?
Stock in trade?
Well, instead of harassing me, you could just take a quick look every now and then.
Oh,
to make
the
sure
drum.
I
Yeah,
haven't
I've been to
stolen.
the drum.
Good thinking, sir. If you are ever stolen, I shall report it to you at once.
Right, I don't think I'm getting anything from carrot.
I think your commander wants you to fall in.
Right you are, sir.
So, you're, a...
Dwarf.
A dwarf, sir, that's right. Don't let the height fool you.
Look, I haven't done anything. Will you stop trying to arrest me?
You haven't done anything?
No,
What, nothing at all?
absolutely not.
Right, that's vagrancy, that is. Under Article 7, subparagraphs 3 and 4, I must ask you to accompany me down to the watch house.
And then what?
Yeah. Well, the book didn't quite go into punishment, only arrest.
So, is this the watch house?
No,
yes.
that's not going to be the watch house, is it?
Well, then I'll accompany you there. Is that all right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, I've certainly been taught a lesson.
Okay.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Who's that?
Evening all.
Now, Nobby, do I book him now?
What for?
That's Nobby, is it?
With intent. Paragraph 7, subsection 3. Lurking, loitering, and vending without due
There are
course.
certain.
Oh, Carrot, give it a rest. Take a walk.
Oh, it is Carrot. He's
What are
called
you
him Carrot
people
now.
anyway?
I was going to say, I was pretty sure that was him with the whole,
What, all two of you?
you know, he's a dwarf, but he's a tall dwarf.
There's me and the sergeant, who's a bit under the weather, as account of making an arrest of a large quantity of lager. Then there's the kid, Carrot. The boy's going to be a full member soon.
Marvellous.
Carrot's only just down from the mountains.
There's been a few thefts around here lately. Strange things going missing.
Little
all
knickknacks.
over town. Almost as if someone's been swallowing them. You don't know anything about it, do you?
See, I thought that
Oh goodness me, I never heard of any such thing.
Nobby, but of
Why?
course it wouldn't be the
Well, we
night
thought
watch
we
on
might
guard at the
patrol our
palace.
way
It'd be
over
the
to
palace
Pub
guard.
and Drum. Then we might patrol our way over to the inn. Then there's a few wine cellars whose doors definitely need checking.
I see.
So, what are you up to then?
Okay, let's have a chat with Nobby.
Oh, nothing.
See, Nobby? Loitering! That's loitering!
Of course it isn't. Just because I'm not doing anything important doesn't mean I'm loitering.
Well, it's as close as maybe.
Well, the law has to be specific. What actually is loitering?
Oh, well, once upon a time, there was all sorts of laws, of course. Yes, such as, intends to go into a pub and have...
Okay, I'm going to skip a little bit because this is a little bit.
Intends to go into a pub and have really big drinks. Intends to
A little bit long.
without giving them a smoke. You haven't got a spare on you.
No.
No loss, no.
Well, look, I wasn't planning...
Well, how are we to know that?
But I was just standing there. What's the difference between loitering?
Ah, well, your inveterate loiterer sort of...
Sidles as well on the pavement. Moving. Yeah, that's Nobby through and through.
Yes, I know. Yeah, gotta watch for them invertebrates. Some criminals...
Had to struggle a bit for that one, didn't you?
What does a city guard do?
Oh, hello, Idma.
Call for us nowadays.
Yes, actually, I started the day with just a
So how
staff.
big is the city
My
guard?
last session was 2 or 3 hours, and
Must be...
literally only managed to get a staff.
Ooh.
But I've got the other stuff with a lot of help, some cryptic
Well,
clues
you said the kid is here.
from the chat, and some other
Wandered in out
some
of the
other
wild.
clues which were less cryptic and saying more,
Like it
no,
was.
John, you're just being an idiot.
Volunteers
Um,
we've had in decades.
So we're on to, I think, Act 2 now, but we've got the dragon detector, we've met the dragon, and we're doing some stuff.
On account of the fact that he's a dwarf.
A dwarf? He's 7 foot tall if he's an inch.
And we've just met Carrot and Nobby.
Tallest dwarf in the world.
I lied about my height, see?
You're a very good liar.
He's a good loomer too. He can really loom, Carrot can. Never known anyone for looming like Carrot.
A tall dwarf.
That's out of one of the books somewhere, isn't it? The looming. Could really loom.
I'm not
Or is it?
gonna stay here.
is
I've
it
had a very
loomer?
trying
I
day.
think so.
Exciting? Full of action?
What? Yes, I suppose so.
Well, that's disturbing the peace then. Okay, these are your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right not to remain silent, but to say, please do not do that again. You have the right to say, yes, all right, it was me what done it. No, not the fingers.
Carrot? No.
What?
No,
Oh,
Carrot.
Nobby's keeping him in
We
check.
are not going to arrest him.
But not
Are we all okay anyway? Are we all healthy? Sorry, I've been so engrossed in this game that I haven't asked about you folks. Oh, we're all, we've all had a semi-nice weekend at the very least. Is that a thing? I can't use it. Can I use the gate? City gate. No, Carrot doesn't want me to do that.
Here, you can't go through the gates without a gate pass.
I can arrest him now, Nobby. That's illegal, that is. Leave him without a pass.
But I didn't leave.
I haven't left yet.
What?
I said I haven't left yet.
Yeah, and?
If it's only illegal if I leave, then it can't be illegal for me to not leave.
Man's got a point.
Right you are then. Well, just watch it, that's all. Just you watch it.
Pass is tricky to find. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to get there
Obviously,
today. I
come
didn't even
on,
know I had to leave the
Bart.
city, to be honest. But we're getting there. Crikey, what time is it? 11:20. Not too bad. Right, let's just go collect things. Had a birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Tally. I thought that this was Nobby and Colon. Did you get anything nice for your birthday? I hope you had a nice day out. No.
Clear off, you. Every time you come around, you...
Oh, me?
Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, crikey.
Greetings. I am the mighty wizard Rincewind.
A wizard? A real wizard?
Yeah. And don't you forget it.
Not impressed. You can't go in.
Look, haven't you two got anything you'd rather be doing?
Well, yeah. I suppose
Come
I
on.
could go home and arrange some flowers and that.
I could go see that psychiatrist bloke.
What do you want to go and see him for?
No L space yet, but I have
I
heard.
told the captain I thought my wife was beautiful, and he gave me a chit to go and see the psychiatrist.
Not yet.
Could I just ask?
Noch nicht.
Go away!
So, which one of you has the ugly wife?
But
Okay,
we're
that's
not
the
falling
question.
for that again, you know.
Yeah, our friendship is based on deep mutual respect.
Just to wonder. Ooh,
Really?
what board game? Oh, I saw
Up to a
2 of the Discworld board
Are you
games
gonna
go off
let
on
me in?
Vinted over the weekend,
No.
and I got really excited because sometimes people put things on there for a bit cheap, but it wasn't cheap at all.
Well, I'll
It
just
was
move
like
along then, shall I?
140 quid.
Fine.
Is it different if I
So,
talk
which
to him?
one of you has the ugly wife?
No, we're not falling for that again, you know.
Yeah, our friendship is based on deep...
Really?
Well,
Are you going to let me in?
no.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I?
Bugger.
Fine.
Discover lands unknown. I haven't heard of that one. No, I was just trying to get over there. Okay, maybe I don't need to go
Clear
into the
off.
palace anymore.
Oh,
Maybe. I know I need to get some prunes. I need to get a prune or 2. And he's got the prunes, you see. I've not been looking at things, so I'm going to have a
what's
look.
this then? Prunes, finest quality, extra dark old bowel buster. Yuck.
And I can't just
That
take
doesn't
them.
work.
And I don't think I've got anything to swap. Have a chat. Act 2 all changes. Thank you. These are things that I don't consider. Is like the having chats and looking at
Nice
people
weather.
and things.
Since classes in wind whistling, rain making, and lightning throwing are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature.
Yeah, Rincewind got rained on. Okay.
So, this is it? You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes?
Certainly, someone's got to do it. It's a plum job.
Oh, Sideway, thank you so much for popping along and thank you for the follow. I hope you get some good rest. I'm going to be going because I've got work in the morning. I'm going to be going before too long. But
What's that you're
I want to
eating
see... I've got a screwdriver so far in Act
Just a
2.
little nourishment to tide me through till lunchtime.
Can I have one before I go?
Having one.
But yeah,
before
thank you so
go
much
is
to
a
everybody who's
point of
popped along as well.
prunes. And no.
In fact, how long have I been streaming for so far? It is 11:30. And I've been going for like 2.5 hours. You know what, folks? I think I'm gonna save it for the night and head off. It has been really, really wonderful having so many amazingly helpful people come along on my Discworld journey tonight. Episode 3, I can't say exactly when it'll be. I don't have a streaming schedule yet. I have a full-time job that's not streaming, obviously. And I also have reviews and things to do. By the way, if you like old school video games, like the old Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 1 to 6, try Octopath Traveler 2. I just got it through for review. I've reviewed it. It's got 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic game. But yeah, I've got a full-time job. I've got reviews. I've got 3 children and a wonderful, wonderful wife, so it is tough to find a streaming schedule. But huge thanks to everybody who's popped along, and hopefully if you would like to come to the next one, I will be posting it up in the same places, but also if you hit follow, you'll get a notification. It's completely free to do, and you can unfollow at any time when, not if, but when you find me annoying. But huge thanks to everybody who's popped along today. I've saved it now. It is 11:30, so I am going to take the cue from others and probably get my head down because it's been 2.5 hours. It's been lovely. I love Discworld. So the plan is, get this one done, finish this, then move on to this one, which I won't need as much help with because I remember it pretty accurately, and then the amazing Discworld Noir, which is another epic title that I don't remember as well, so I'll have to get back into that. But thank you hugely for everybody for coming and watching and chatting, and thank you so much for those who have helped as well. I would not have got all of this way in episode 2 without you. Episode 3 will be with you soon. And as we always say here, bandits, whatever you do, do it slowly and enjoy it. We'll see you soon, and thank you so much for everybody coming. Speak soon.